Hey guys, this is Jonah, the random Canadian music critic, and this is part 2 of a 3-part list. Please go watch part 1 if you haven't already. I hate Cher, Lloyd.
You obnoxious, catty brat! First, you make a song where you call your audience haters, then you make a song when the narrator wants her ex back because...
And you were a terrible girlfriend to him in the first place.
Boy, you never had much game, so I needed to upgrade.
Now he'll totally...
We're crawling back like boo, ew.
Oh yeah, not, you creepy bratty sociopath, especially if you criticize him and his new girlfriend.
Now, I've seen you been hanging out with that other girl in town, looking like a pair of clowns.
Oh, and this is meant to be a joke, right? Well, the grating production and obnoxious delivery clearly show that it's a spectacular fail at being one. Just f this song and f Cher Lloyd's horrendously obnoxious music. Next.
Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. Came straight from the bottom to the top of my lifestyle.
Now this is luxury rap at its blandest. Guys, if you're saying you've worked hard for this and you want your children to be well prepared, why are you saying lines like this?
We ain't got time to go see doctors. Jay, woo, hey.
I don't even know what to say about that one, especially when he says this at the start of his verse.
From the bottom to the top of my lifestyle.
Aside from an absolutely soulless beat, both rappers sound dead inside. Rich Homie Quan just sounds plain bored, but I want to focus on Young Thug. When he's used right, he adds a great sense of mood and spunk to a song. But when he's mumble rapping meaningless shit, he sounds terrible. If Young Thug is influential, he's wasting his apparent talent here.
Hey, I got muscles like Superman trainer. Hey, real rare like Super Saiyan Mega.
Why, Ariana?
Yeah, breakfast at Tiffany's and bottles of bubbles. Girls with tattoos who like getting in trouble.
Unlike Panic, I do know Ariana Grande well, and love her. She is an exceptionally talented artist who consistently makes amazing music. And y'all know she's
our generation's answer to Mariah Carey.
So I'm just gonna say how she can do a trap song right. On God Is a Woman, the vocals aren't even that hard for her, yet she sounds like she's having a lot of fun, thus her trap performance is great. Seven Rings, on the other hand, the trap vocals are lifeless.
I got it, yeah, I want it, I got it, I want it, I got it, I want it, I got it.
And that clip brings us to the lyrics. This is supposed to be a friendship anthem, so I'm not happy Ariana spends the entire song bragging about her immense wealth in the brattiest way possible, particularly this line.
Whoever said money can solve your problems must not have had enough money to solve them.
And that line should tell you how cold this song is. Just pissed that this is Ariana's biggest hit.
Stomp on Lucifer's stage. Now I got a few rings on Jupiter skating.
Now let's take a dig at the worst hit by the driving force of soulless 2010s pop music.
Cause girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, girls like you.
This song is every soulless thing about Maroon 5. This is the least band-like instrumental out of all of the band's unbearably unband-like instrumentals. The lazy, in-your-face guitar riff never changes throughout the entire song. And when it's not in your face, it's drowned out by this noise, which is supposed to pump you up for the chorus.
No fun, no. Adam Levine, please let your band members do their thing too. Oh, and speaking of no fun, let's get to Cardi B's verse.
Cardi B's charisma is what makes her great. No matter how energetic she raps, her charisma is what provides her strong and fun personality.
Take a wild guess if she fast raps with charisma on this verse.
Why is the best food always forbidden? I'm coming to you now doing 20 over the limit. The red light, stop. I don't play when it comes to my heart, let's get it though.
No fun, no. Adam Levine, please let your band members do their thing.
Say Saturn, switched up the pattern. Smoking on some shatter, got me higher than a ladder.
Ariana can handle celebrity drama pretty maturely in her music, and that makes me care about it a lot more.
Another extremely famous singer I like has made a song where I don't care about it because she acts like a petty 12-year-old.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do.
I'll keep this short. Before we get to the lyrics, I want to talk about the production and the waste of Taylor's vocal talent. The production's bad, but all I care about are the random noises that are much weirder than Me Too's.
You asked me for a place to sleep, locked me out, and threw a feast.
And Taylor's beautiful vocal layering is reduced to speak rapping / singing that's so obnoxious, which is what the lyrics are. They confront the drama in a way that's unpleasantly overdramatic and dark in a very cringe-worthy way.
Don't like your tilted stage, the role you made me play of the fool. No, I don't like you.
Lame!
And it only gets better as the song builds up to the chorus.
Got a list of names and yours is in red underlined. I check it once, then I check it twice. Oh!
Which says,
Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me.
with these lyrics, I don't care about the drama. I don't care if she's responsible, and I don't care about anything that happened.
The fact of the matter is, this makes me feel like I'm listening to Dork Diaries mixed with the spookiness of super monsters as a song. Thank God Taylor's moved on from this phase, and I'm glad she's cleaning herself up from what happened.
I'm flatter, my baby mama batter. You look like Mick Jagger. Oops, a grease splatter.
In case I haven't mentioned, being frustratingly generic is one of the quickest ways for a song to get in my bad graces.
I have died every day waiting for you.
'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home.
Oh, and while we're at it, let me introduce this pile of nothing that is my number 24.
I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan and
Let's talk about these entries in order of their placements.
1,000 Years. It's by Christina Perri, and it's promoting a goddamn Twilight movie, so you know it's gonna suck.
I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
And that moment should tell you how insanely boring this song is. Now let's move on to the song that stirs something in me the most out of the three. Home is one of those songs that are designed for special moments or emotional commercials, and from personal experience, it worked pretty damn well. Way too frustratingly well. Like 1,000 Years, the best way to show its mind-blowing emptiness is just by playing the chorus.
The trouble it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home.
And then, this happens. I feel special. No, I don't, you white bread commercial designed hack of a song.
I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan.
I am a girl with a lifeless, polished voice, easily playing a piano, and singing nothing but the story of Peter Pan through one of the eyes of the Lost Boys. That's it.
These 3 songs represent why I have a harsh attitude towards generic and soulless music, and why it is one of the easiest ways to be a song I don't like. But I'll give them this. At least they were trying to be songs. Unlike...
Hot, hot, ooh, jumping out the grease. It's a whole lot of degrees. About to come, about to fleece. Please, please.
After all, pop music is supposed to be fun and happy at its best and laughably stupid at its worst.
Sean, I love you, but there is no absolute worst or best way popular music can be. Sometimes it is bad in a way that a critic like myself has to talk about it seriously. Case in point...
Look, whether you find this song offensive or not, especially if you're queer, I totally respect your opinion. I'm not queer, but as a strong advocate for equality in general, even if I do respect Taylor for using this song to promote her petition to pass the Equality Act, which absolutely should be, I, with no disrespect to her petition, still find this song to massively fail at being a queer rights anthem. Before we get to that, I would like to state that this song does have some strengths in its advocacy. Taylor does call queer people her friends, and there's that
Sunshine on the street at the parade, but you would rather be in the dark ages.
line, so points for that.
Now let's get to this song's pretty strong negatives.
Aside from the personality-less production, Taylor spends the entire first verse complaining about Twitter trolls, a thing that she can ignore pretty easily, even delete the app.
But you're taking shots at me like it's Patron, and say it in the street, that's a knockout. But you say it in a tweet, that's a cop-out.
Then she tells them they need to calm down in the chorus. Then we get to the second verse where she talks about queer people's struggles.
When you could be glad, you could be glad.
She says it like this.
Which is just no. Although this upcoming lyric is really just no.
'Cause shade never made anybody less gay, so
This is what the second verse, with all the lyrics about the struggles of a severely oppressed community, including the positive ones I mentioned before, leads up to. For a line as important as that, you need to have a term that includes all queer people. Taylor, I respect your intentions and that petition, but the song needs to be a lot stronger in what it's fighting for.
Shh, I don't wanna hear a beat. Trying to catch some sleep. Trying to count some sheep.
Number 22 song, Why Do You Know What You're Doing?
dear future husband, here's a few things you need to know if you wanna be my one and only all my life.
Why do you sound so damn proud of yourself? And why are you ripping off Rum Around Sue?
Dear future husband, if you wanna get that special loving.
And worst of all, why do you convey the idea that relationships should be men and women unhealthily controlling each other, all under the guise of a female empowerment anthem? And why do your lyrics sound so straightforward at conveying that?
I'll be sleeping on the left side of the bed. Hey. Open doors for me and you might get some kisses. Cause if you treat me right, I'll be the perfect wife. Buying groceries, buying what you need. After every fight, just apologize. And maybe then I'll let you try and rock my body right.
Sit Still Look Pretty poorly conveys its message because it doesn't know what it's doing at all. This song, on the other hand, knows exactly what it wants to do. So it's just plain repulsive.
Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Hot Atlanta smoking green cauliflower.
Glad You Came is bad because it desperately wants to be bad teen pop.
This song goes too far at being bad teen pop.
I remember the day you told me you were leaving. I remember the makeup running down your face.
5 Seconds of Summer is a rock band, not a teen pop boy band. And yet they made this.
The spare acoustic guitars can definitely make this feel like a normal teen pop song. What makes this go too far is the awful crazy lyrics combined with the band members' grating voices.
This song is about a breakup. And it feels like it was written by a moody, immature 14-year-old.
When he says those words that hurt you, do you read the ones I wrote you?
She's moved on, idiot.
If what we had was real, how could you be fine?
What?
'Cause I'm not fine at all.
Oh god, the immaturity levels.
Remember the makeup running down your face.
She was crying, blah, blah, blah.
Today I woke up with you right beside me. Like all of this was just some twisted dream.
No, not the psychological.
I wish that I could wake up with amnesia.
You state in your goddamn chorus that you wish you had a serious mental illness so you don't remember your petty little breakup. Forget about you automatically being the bad guy. As a person with a neurological condition myself, I'm humiliated.
Now I need to calm down before I erupt into my own moody teenage tantrum.
Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet and sour. And my lawyer say it's urgent, I'ma call him in an hour.
Okay, now I've calmed down, time to diss Drake again.
This a rolling, not a stop. Watch shit don't never stop.
Probably will stop the
club going up on the Tuesday.
This segment is going to be very short because I don't want to diss Drake too much and these songs are incredibly boring as fuck. Which is what Drake is at his absolute worst, which is what those songs represent. Anyway, their beats are incredibly lazy by GarageBand standards and Drake sounds incredibly bored in his performance. That's it.
Dude, I just called a plug and his phone was unplugged. I was looking at Doug like, ooh.
This, on the other hand, boy, do I have a lot to say.
When I walk on by, girls be looking like Debbie Fly. I pimp to the beat, walking down the street and my new the freak, yeah.
This one's been months coming, as this was one of the first songs I hated with an interest in music criticism. Because this song, in every element, is highly gross in its aggressive unfunniness.
I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it.
And that moment should explain my point. Up to the first chorus. Oh boy, it only gets worse as the song progresses.
When I'm at the mall, security just can't fight them all. And when I'm at the beach, I'm in a Speedo trying to tan my cheeks.
Okay, beat, Redfoo, shut up. Your unfunniness is getting to the level of gross humor in kids' movies, which I've always hated.
Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out.
Shut up.
Everybody stops and is staring at me.
No.
Passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it. Aye.
Oh Jesus, here it comes.
Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah, yeah. Do the wiggle, man. I do the wiggle.
This isn't funny!
I'm sexy and I know it.
Dude, that shit don't even make no fucking sense, like having fucking arguments.
Back in the early 2010s, before Drake was a musical act that was annoyingly everywhere, these guys were. And boy, did their two most representative bad hits or something very interesting.
I'ma be. I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right now.
Oh dear lord, do these songs represent the Black Eyed Peas being talentless, sellout tech hacks the most. Let's start with I'm a Bee, which I should obviously state is one of the worst #1 hits of the decade. Honestly, the production is hacky as hell, but I want to get to the lyrics first. The Black Eyed Peas have a proud tradition of hacky, hilarious, mainstream pandering lyrics, and this song is the strongest act in that tradition.
I'ma be rocking over that bass treble.
Appeals to an entire town of Brady Bunches. Also, there's no bass in this song, Fergie.
We can't help that we popular, and all these folks wanna flock to us.
I mean, Drake isn't that laughably egotistical.
As for the production,
I'ma be making all them deals you wanna do.
We'll party and we'll chill together, on and on and on and on and. But that good, I'ma be.
do I even need to say it's one of the hackiest beats ever? Say in the comments how shocked you are these all come from the same song. Now let's move on to...
You could be the model type, skinny with no appetite.
Aside from that, Rock That Body's lyrics aren't even that bad. It's just that this song is one of the worst produced songs of the decade. Let's start with the production on the intro.
Did they literally put the sound of someone's cell phone playing music in a top 10 hit? Did they literally slow the auto-tune while drinking in a top 10 hit?
When you coming up in the spot, don't bring nothing we call pink dot, cause we burning around the clock.
Okay, a talented vocalist badly sing rapping is one thing. A talented vocalist doing that is,
This song's production is too bad for will.i.am. Fuck. Ass. Shit.
Yo, dudes! And I'm all professional and proper, but my baby mama stopped me in the...
I'm not even building up to this one.
Do you wanna kick it in the
I don't entirely understand why I hate this song a lot, let alone call it the worst hit of 2011. But everything about this song is just so cloying, almost threatening.
the beat, which is made for a club song, is just plain creepy.
You got girls that's with the business, get on top and let me see it Wait, not in here, we out of here, jump in my vehicle.
And all the performers here are just awful.
Tell me, do you wanna kick it in the backseat?
In particular, the New Boys, whose disturbing autotune makes the song's subject matter of leaving the club to get dirty in the backseat a lot more, I don't know what, but something not good. The lyrics themselves aren't bad at all, it's just their delivery is, Actually, there's one awful line, one of the worst lyrics of the decade.
I heard you had a baby, you want a new boy in you?
Okay, now I know why I hate this song. It's a very creepy, disturbing piece of club boom music. And if I heard this in a club, I think I would have got a headache.
Damn hot water, hot shower. Hot Atlanta smoking green cauliflower.
I was gonna save this for my worst of 2020 list, but I'm gonna say it here. I hate COVID commercials. Imagine if they played this lazy and pretentious shit in a COVID commercial, because this song got big off of an Apple commercial. It feels like Kiiara watched a video on how to make something innovative and edgy in 5 minutes, and then she made this song in just that time frame. I could write a better version of that line, probably when I was half her age at the time.
Bad Things edgy sexiness tried harder than this.
And here's the real kicker. That's what it sounds like. That's the sound of me stimming when I have an ADHD outburst. Not everything different is great, Kiiara.
Speaking of bad things that are different, let's look at the beat.
And if you love me, but you never let me go.
Laffy Taffy has a more focused beat than this.
The beat for this song is quote-unquote under minimalistic. The very sparse synths are so low that as someone with amazing pitch, even I can't figure out what keys they're playing, and the equally as sparse drums have such a high reverb effect that I feel like I'm in a room with marble walls every time I hear them.
Well, I guess I'll say this send-off again. Kiiara, enjoy being a one-hit wonder who hacked innovating popular music.
Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet and sour. And my lawyer say it's urgent, I'ma call him in an hour.
Remember in part 1 of this list when I said that another bro country song tries way harder to be cool than This Is How We Roll? Well, this is the song.
Yeah, the boys round here drinking that ice cold beer, talking about girls, talking about trucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the worst country hit of the decade. Everything wrong with country music in general is represented in this dirty tumbleweed because Blake Shelton, a man who has shaped the country music scene for 2 decades, decides to go full bro country and make it so cool.
Guess what the end result is?
Yeah, and what they call work a digging in the dirt. Gotta get it in the ground before the rain come down to get paid, to get your girl and your 4-wheel drive.
Aw, the epitome of stupid country misogyny.
Well, the boys around here, they're keeping it country. Ain't a damn one know how to do the Dougie. No, I'm not in Kentucky, but these girls around here, yep, they still love me. Yep.
So you're trying to do some weird dance craze from 2010 in 2013 to make country cool. Let's see something similar to that.
Backwoods legit, don't take no shit. Chew tobacco, chew tobacco, chew tobacco, spit.
I don't trust this genius annotation. It isn't verified. That being said, with Blake Shelton's rapping flow throughout the entire song and how backwoods is used in rap culture,
damn, this course lyric is trying in such a stupid way to appeal to rap. And speaking of lyrics in the chorus,
the boys round here drinking that ice cold beer, talking about girls, talking about trucks, running them red dirt roads out, kicking up dust.
Well, I think that line represents the most what this song was trying to do. It tried to make every bro country cliche so cool that it came off so lame. Thus it is the pinnacle of the lamest musical trend of the 2010s.
Chew tobacco, chew tobacco, chew tobacco, spit.
Hop on the flight, Louis V off-white. I just made a dub and she tryna spend a night.
I have no jokes for this comedy song.
I'm that nigga. I woke up in Chris Brown's body. So how this shit turned into Freaky Friday.
I don't have much to say about this song.
I'm not going to talk about Lil Dicky. One inside Chris Brown's body says the N-word. I'm not going to talk about Chris Brown. One inside Lil Dicky's body says nobody will judge him of his controversial past. You know what he did. All I'm going to say is that this song is definitely freaky. Like the trailer for the Freaky movie, which irrationally angered me every time it popped up as a YouTube ad. Except this song rationally angers me. Maybe not. But the fact that it's a joke makes every reprehensible thing in it even worse. I'm not going to play the outro. It's one of the decade's most reprehensible moments in popular music. We have a lot of reprehensible things coming up, so let's not talk about this thing.
You know everybody my cousin. Oh yeah, and I gotta be thugging it, cause my hair...
Okay, my number 13, 12, and 11 are all from the 2017 year end. First up is one of the dumbest and most unoriginal songs ever made.
Juju on that beat, juju on that beat, juju on that, juju on that, juju on that beat.
Okay, did these guys make this song at 2 a.m.? Or did they even make it for artistic purposes? That was the worst slurring of words I've ever heard.
Like your style, I'm on a whole nother level. If you compare me and you, there wouldn't be no comparison.
You don't even know what you're saying. Comparings isn't a word.
Hey, okay.
This hit the top 5. Okay, maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe my hope will be restored when they tell us the dance. What's the dance, guys? How do you do it?
Slide, drop, hit them fuck, don't stop. Hey, don't stop. Hey, what? Hey, don't stop. It's juju, need juju on that beat.
That's not a real dance.
There's lazy, attention craving, unoriginal dance songs, and then there's this. I'm not even gonna reward you guys with my one-hit wonder send-off. You don't deserve it.
You ugly. You your daddy's son.
Why they make you feel like that? I don't know. I mean, it's America, right?
Okay, we've got to the point of the list where shit gets pretty serious, and a lot of this stuff starts being pretty reprehensible, some of which is made by artists who have got a lot of controversy. For this first song among these reprehensible pieces of music, X, rest in peace. Hope you're doing better wherever you are now.
Nobody, even if they have done many atrocious and inexcusable things while alive, deserves to die at the age of 20. X was starting to turn things around before the end, and I hope that wherever he is becoming a better person. Also, if you connected with his music, that's totally fine. Even if I don't like him as an artist, I respect his unique and creative style. With that out of the way, let's get to the song itself. Before I get into the negatives, I want to say that I really respect how strange and alien the beat sounds. If it were in a much better song, I think it would get a lot of admiration for how unique it is. However, the beat is the only thing keeping this song from my disastrous tier of -1 out of 5 songs. Because not only are the lyrics revolting, the revolting stuff is described with pretty deep details. Honestly, not one lyric isn't too descriptive for my taste.
But another song by a controversial artist has worse lyrics, but I feel comfortable showing them because they're less descriptive. The intro is dark, atmospheric, exciting. If this song didn't have that, it would have been top 5 for sure, and a -1 out of 5. Yeah, the production after the intro is god-awful, and Kodak's delivery is very nasal and annoying, but you already know the lyrics are the main reason why this song is at this spot.
They reference the awful, awful things Kodak has done. For those of you who don't know, Kodak Black has had years of criminal activity, including being accused of RPING, a teenager back in 2016, with the charges for that still pending. He has faced numerous criminal charges and penalties for dozens of other crimes. I believe in separating the art from the artist. However, I draw the line when Kodak says he's in jail because people are racist.
They wanna see a nigga shot, see me in a system.
However, the line that truly sets me off is this one.
I get in the girl I want, in the girl I want.
The original version of this song was cut out because of the original version of this lyric, which would have probably been brought up in court for charges against the accusations I talked about earlier. Since the original version was not the one that became a hit, I am not automatically giving this song a -1 because of it. However, I would still like to state that this is one of the worst lyrics I've ever heard.
I get in the girl I want, I don't gotta.
I'm about to scream.
Stop!
And that's a wrap on part 2 of this list. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Part 3, the final part, which is the top 10 of this list, should be coming out soon. The majority of songs there are going to be pretty reprehensible, so while I'm gonna have a blast talking about them, I totally see why you wouldn't have fun. So don't watch it if you're not comfortable. That was RCMC Reviews. I'm Jonah the Random Canadian Music Critic, signing off. Take care.